Well, it's done. Everybody can calm down, relax. The New York Rangers have brought back Kaapo Kakko on a 2-year deal worth $2.1 million per. And to that I say, great. And now I'm going to answer some questions though. Why did it take so long? Could Tyler Motte come back? What does this mean? Are the Rangers done? We're going to answer all of that. Before we do, be sure to leave a like on the video if you do enjoy. Subscribe if you guys are new, especially for Ranger fans. Turn on notifications as well. Also, check out Manscaped for 20% off and free shipping. They are the best in men's below the waist grooming, so go check them out. And then TickPick as well. Get yourself to a game using the link in the description. But let's start off with how I feel about the deal. Great. I figured that he was going to be in this $2 million to $2.5 million ballpark. So, okay, you did good there. So, why did it take so long is the question. Well, thankfully, Vince Mercogliano tweeted right before I started recording, because otherwise would have been a problem. But he said, why did the Kaka negotiations linger? I've been saying for a month that a 2-year deal was going to be the outcome, but the New York Rangers wanted to keep the AAV as close to $2 million as possible. They weren't concerned about an offer sheet and were willing to wait to bring the annual dollar down. It worked. So there's your answer as to why. And to that, I say, makes sense, because if you can get him cheaper, you get him cheaper, especially considering how crunched the Rangers are in the cap. If you look at their cap friendly page right now, oh my God, it is ridiculous. But we will talk about that in kind of the correlation to it. But regardless, I'm happy about the deal, and yeah, it makes sense. I feel like the Rangers, if they really weren't scared of an offer sheet, why didn't you even wait to try to bring it down a bit more? Was Kakko's camp willing to sit out even for as long as they had to get the amount that they wanted? Who knows? But I feel like that they could have waited a bit longer even just to get the dollars down a bit more, because if you look at their cap friendly page, oh my God, it is bad. So yeah, you look at the cap friendly page and you see 1.8 million. Wait a minute, that's enough to re-sign Tyler Motte, isn't it? You trade Ryan Reeves even, you give yourself extra cap. All right, the Rangers got something working here. Well, no, not exactly there, friend, because if you take into account the fact that the Rangers still only have 20 men on the roster when they need 23. Sure, technically they could run with less guys and they could just do less scratches, sure. But that's not necessarily ideal. You want your 23 guys. So what do the Rangers have to do? Well, one answer is easy. Sammy Blade's already counting towards the salary cap. All you have to do there, you activate him from IR. He's already counted towards the cap because, again, he's on IR, not LTIR. So all that $1.5 million, you just activate that. That's one roster spot that needed to be filled. Now, what about the rest? Because what are you going to do there? And to that, well, one, Kravtsov needs to be brought up. So that's one roster move there. And that should complete your roster altogether in terms of the lineup. That brings your cap down, though. And then you also need to bring up another defenseman, because Niels Lundqvist is listed on the roster right now. So the other defenseman I'd assume is Jones or Hayek. So you bring him up. All right, great. And what does that leave the Rangers with? $8,000 in cap space. So if you were wishing for Tyler Motte to be brought back, well, just like me, your dreams are probably dead, because Ryan Reeves, if you trade him, that does not free enough cap space up, in my opinion, to bring back Tyler Motte. Could I be wrong? Sure, I've been wrong before, as you guys know. But to me, I feel like at that point, then the Rangers are really going to have to make a ridiculous deal, to the point where it's going to be like 6 years, $1.5 million for Tyler Motte, which if you're a Ranger fan, you probably are going, well, why not do it? Well, you don't want to tie yourself in the 6 years of that. Well, 1.5 is a movable deal though, right? Sure, maybe, but if the Rangers really want to get Motte at that price, I feel like there's going to have to be some sort of modified no trade clause within that contract then at that point. And I don't think the Rangers want to commit necessarily to that. And it sucks, because we're living in a world where the Rangers have $3 million tied up in dead cap, or maybe even more than $3 million. And that is thanks to Shattenkirk, D'Angelo, as well as, who am I forgetting? Oh yeah, Dan Girardi. So yeah, it sucks, but that's the world we live in. And yeah, it's looking like Tyler Motte's not going to be brought back. And it sucks because the question then also is, why is Tyler Motte not signed right now? Because he's a very valuable guy. He kills penalties. He's not like, it's not like he's going to be expensive to a team or anything. What is the holdup there? I don't know, because yeah, again, I answered the question there. He's a great player. He kills penalties. He's a good fourth line guy. I don't know why a team hasn't signed him. And I figured with all the silence that the Rangers were really trying to find a way. I felt like for the longest time that the Rangers had a deal done with Kakko and Motte, and they were just looking for a way to make the cap space work to get both of them in. And yeah, that theory was kind of debunked today. So I really don't know what happens with Motte. Maybe the Rangers do move Reeves and it is enough. Who knows? But we will find out soon enough. But let me know your thoughts on the deal in the comment section below. Let me know if you think the Rangers can still bring back Motte. I really doubt it, but hopefully I'm wrong there, because I'd love to have him back. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Let's go Rangers.